Welcome to the spoken tutorial on vegetarian recipes for adolescents. In this tutorial, we will learn what is adolescence, importance of nutrition during adolescence, and how to prepare vegetarian recipes for adolescents such as soybean cutlet, sorghum and tomato chila, peanut curry, pearl millet and sorghum vegetable khichdi, and stuffed paratha with sesame seed chutney. First, let us understand what is the period of adolescence. Adolescence is the period of transition from childhood to adulthood. 10 to 19-year-old individuals are considered as adolescents. During this period, there are physical, sexual, mental, and social developmental changes. Now, let us look at the reasons for increased nutritional requirement during adolescence. First, there is a rapid increase in physical growth such as height and weight. Second, for providing nutritional support to the body during illness and pregnancy. During this period, adolescents may also go through emotional changes such as stress, anxiety, and mood changes. Also, during adolescence, there are social developmental changes. For example, there are changes in their lifestyle and food habits. Their food choices may be affected by what their friends like or dislike. Therefore, good nutrition is important to support these developmental changes. An adolescent female requires 2000 to 2400 calories and 40 to 55 grams of protein per day. Let us look at some healthy vegetarian recipes for adolescents. Before we begin, note that in all the recipes being explained in this tutorial, 1 cup is equal to 250 milliliters. Our first recipe is soybean cutlet. For preparing this you will need 1/4 cup soybean, 1/4 cup split Bengal gram, half beetroot, 1/4 cup boiled peas, 2 tablespoon peanut powder, 1 teaspoon gram flour, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon red chili powder, half teaspoon dry mango powder, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon drumstick leaves powder, 2 teaspoons sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon oil. To begin, we will first sprout the soybeans. Soak the soybeans in water overnight. Drain the water and keep them on a strainer to remove excess water. Keep the soybeans in a cool and dry place away from direct heat. Every day, wash and drain the soybeans 2 to 3 times until sprouts appear. This will avoid spoilage of soybeans. It may take around 3 to 4 days for soybeans to sprout. Now, soak the split Bengal gram overnight. Strain it the next day in a strainer. In a pressure cooker, cook split Bengal gram and sprouted soybeans together. Use 1 cup of water and cook until 1 whistle. After cooling, blend soybeans and split Bengal gram to make a thick paste. Now, to make the drumstick leaves powder, roast the drumstick leaves on medium heat. Let it cool and make a powder of it using a mixer or a grinder. To prepare the cutlet mixture, in a bowl, take grounded soybeans and split Bengal gram. Add grated beetroot and boiled peas. Now add peanut powder, gram flour and drumstick leaves powder. Add rest of the spices and mix it well. Then make small round cutlets of it. Coat the cutlets evenly with sesame seeds on all sides. Now heat the oil in a pan and cook the cutlets from both the sides. Soybean cutlet is ready. This recipe is rich in protein, calcium, iron, magnesium, omega-3 fatty acid. Let us move on to our next recipe, which is sorghum and tomato chila. For this recipe you will require half cup sprouted sorghum, 2 tablespoons gram flour, 1 teaspoon drumstick leaves powder, 1 tomato and half onion, 1 tablespoon curd, half teaspoon red chili powder, half teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon turmeric powder, salt as per taste, 1 teaspoon oil. Please note that the procedure to make leaf powder has been explained earlier in the same tutorial. First, we will prepare the sorghum powder using sprouted sorghum. Dry the sprouted sorghum in sunlight for a day or 2. Now roast them on a low flame till it completely dries off. Next, make a powder of it using a stone grinder or a mixer. Now, let us begin with the recipe. Take sorghum powder and gram flour in a bowl. Add rest of the ingredients and spices. Mix well and add water gradually. The batter should be thick pouring consistency. Heat a pan and grease it with oil. Pour a spoonful of batter on the pan and spread it in circular motion. Cook the chila on medium heat on both sides. Sorghum chila is ready. Sorghum is a good source of protein, magnesium, zinc, and fiber. If sorghum powder is not available, you can use finger millet powder or pearl millet powder or amaranth powder. Chila can be eaten with gooseberry chutney, coconut chutney, lemon pickle, tomato chutney, or curd. Gooseberries, lemons, tomatoes, guava, oranges are good sources of vitamin C. Try to have food rich in vitamin C with your meals. This will enhance iron absorption in the body. Iron requirements are higher in adolescent females as compared to males due to menstrual blood loss. Let us move on to our next recipe, which is peanut curry. To prepare this recipe, you will need half cup peanuts, half cup rich gourd, 1 medium-sized onion, 1 small tomato, 4 to 5 pieces coconut, half teaspoon ginger garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, half teaspoon cumin seeds, salt as per taste, 1 teaspoon oil. Procedure: first soak the peanuts in water overnight. Now pressure cook them in 1 cup of water for 2 whistles. Meanwhile, grind the onion, tomato and coconut to make a thick paste. Heat oil in a cooking pot and add some cumin seeds and ginger garlic paste. Now add the grounded paste to it. Add pieces of rich gourd and rest of the spices. Saute it for 2 minutes. Add the boiled peanuts in the cooking pot. Now add half cup of water to make the gravy and cook on low flame for 5 minutes. Peanut curry is ready. In case peanuts are not available, you can also use white chickpeas, whole Bengal gram, kidney beans, cashew nuts. And if rich gourd is not available, then you may use pumpkin, snake gourd, brinjal or capsicum. Peanuts contain good quality fats. They are also excellent sources of proteins, magnesium, zinc and antioxidants. Nuts and legumes also contain folate. Adequate amount of folate during adolescence will help to prevent birth defects during pregnancy. Next, we will learn the recipe for pearl millet and sorghum vegetable khichdi. To prepare this recipe, you can use a combination of amaranth or kodo millet or finger millet or foxtail millet. Ingredients required for this recipe are 1/3 cup pearl millet, 1/3 cup sorghum, 1/3 cup green gram, 1 tablespoon peanuts, half cup of mixed vegetables such as carrots, French beans, peas, half medium-sized onion, half teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon curry leaves powder, 1/4 teaspoon red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon oil or ghee. Please note that the procedure for leaves powder has been explained earlier in the same tutorial. Procedure: first soak the pearl millet and sorghum in water overnight. Strain it the next morning and keep it aside. Heat oil or ghee in a pressure cooker. To it add cumin seeds and sliced onion. Add the vegetables, spices, salt and mix well. Saute it for 2 minutes. Add pearl millet, sorghum and green gram in the cooker. Now add 2 cups of water and cover the pressure cooker. Cook on high flame until 3 whistles. Then cook for 15 minutes on low flame. Pearl millet and sorghum vegetable khichdi is ready. This recipe is rich in protein, iron, calcium, magnesium and zinc. Now we come to our last recipe, which is stuffed paratha with sesame seed chutney. To prepare this recipe, you will require 1 cup whole wheat flour, half cup Bengal gram, half medium-sized onion, half teaspoon carom seeds, 1 teaspoon flax seeds powder, half teaspoon dry mango powder, half teaspoon coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon red chili powder, 1 lemon, salt to taste, 2 teaspoon oil or 2 teaspoon ghee. First, we will see how to make roasted Bengal gram powder. Heat a pan and roast Bengal gram for 2 to 3 minutes. Stir it continuously to avoid burning. Once it is roasted, keep it aside for cooling. Now grind the roasted Bengal gram into fine powder. Now to prepare the filling, first mix the roasted Bengal gram powder and chopped onions. Now add red chili powder, dry mango powder, coriander powder, salt and mix well. Add some lime juice and water to bind the filling. Let us see how to prepare the paratha. Take whole wheat flour in another bowl and add flax seeds, carom seeds and salt. Add required amount of water and prepare a soft dough. Now divide the dough into balls. Roll out to make parathas and fill a portion of filling in the center. Enfold the filling properly and make flat balls. Now roll it again to make a paratha. Heat pan and cook the paratha from both sides. Stuffed paratha is ready. For the filling, if roasted Bengal gram is not available, you can use boiled split Bengal gram or sprouted boiled green gram. The paratha can be served with sesame seed chutney. For preparing sesame seed chutney, you will need 1/4 cup sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon split Bengal gram, 4 to 5 pieces of fresh coconut, 3 to 5 pieces of tamarind, 1 dried red chili, 2 to 3 garlic pods, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon oil. Procedure: heat oil in a pan. Roast the sesame seeds, Bengal gram, garlic, coconut, red chili and cumin seeds. Roast it for 2 minutes. After removing it from flame, add salt and tamarind. Grind all the ingredients. Add half cup of water to make a smooth paste. Sesame seed chutney is ready. This recipe is rich in protein, calcium, magnesium, zinc and folate. These nutrients will help in muscle and skeletal development. It is important to get adequate amount of calcium through diet from an early age. Deficiency of calcium can lead to osteoporosis in females in later stages. All of the recipes in this tutorial are rich in nutrients which are required for adequate growth during adolescence. This brings us to the end of this tutorial on vegetarian recipes for adolescents. Thanks for joining.